Hi everyone, it's Arlene, and I'm just going to show you a quick tutorial on how I wrap my soaps. These are going to be for the wedding, and as you can see, I print my labels out on cardstock. It's a lot cheaper than buying the square labels that you peel and stick, and on the back I have the ingredients and the, my name and phone number and website. Actually, it's not a website, it's just my Etsy page. But the tags read, CJ and I are blessed with such wonderful family and friends like yourselves. Thank you for all your thoughtfulness and presence on our wedding, 10/8/2016. That's what the bride wanted written on them. And because it's a Gatsby-themed wedding, I did like a Art Deco frame around it, and then the back is just my normal. So I usually cut my tags out like this, each one separately with the decorative scissors. I have like 8 pairs of these and they're all different. But since these are going to go on the back of the soaps underneath the tool, I'm just going to cut them square. So I pulled out my Martha Stewart cutter here, and I'm actually doing 2 sheets at one time so that it goes a little quicker. And you just want to line up. I should tape this paper down, but I'll just show you real quick how this goes. So you just line up where you want it to cut. As you can see, it cuts it nicely.
Yeah, you like this dog? Yes, sir. Because you have this relationship with Mr. Howard, you testify favorably to him, is that right?
See, and once you do that, then you have to, of course, do all the other cuts to get each one separate. So I'm going to get all these cut. I have about 90 of them, and I'll be back. Hi, everyone. It's Arlene, and I'm back. I have all my my labels cut. I have some white tulle cut into the pieces that I'm going to be wrapping each soap in. And then some pieces of the gold that's going to go around to tie the tulle on. And I bought this tulle from Paper Mart on this big scan, whatever you call it. I don't know what it's called. But anyhow, so, I had to sit here and cut each piece. It's a little bit tedious, but I like buying stuff in bulk. This way I have it, and I always have enough, and I don't have to keep running to the store. So I always buy in big bulk. Again, that was papermart.com, where I get all my tulle from, and my ribbon and everything. Alright, so all the soaps now are wrapped in saran wrap. Nice and tight, so you can see the image really well. And this is going to protect the tulle from the glycerin soap. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a piece of tulle. I hope you can see this. First I'm going to take a label, and I'm just going to tape it to the back of the soap. Try to do it as even as you can. You don't want it looking all sloppy. That's pretty even. Now I'm gonna take the soap and put it in the tulle. Try to center it and gather it around. It's a little longer on that side. Alright, so now that it's gathered, it's hard to do it at this angle and have you see it. Then I'm going to take a piece of the gold And I'm just going to tie it around. And just in a knot, not in a bow. Okay, so there you go. Now I'm just gonna center that. Now I'm just gonna hold my tool up like this, and I'm gonna make a cut right across so that it's all even. Okay, throw that out. So that's the top. Now what I'm going to do is take the 2 rings. These are the wedding rings. And you see how the ring has like a slit in it and it's not totally round? I'm just going to bend it into shape kind of to make it more even. I'm going to take a piece of my white curly ribbon and just put the rings on there. And go around the back. And make a knot. Once I have that knot made, I'm going to cut that excess ribbon off the back. Now I'm going to position my rings down. And see how this one here, is that the opening? No, it's not the opening. Okay. So that one was pretty good because where the ends meet are actually behind the ribbon. That's what you want. So if they weren't behind the ribbon, what you could do is just turn it to get it behind the ribbon. But they're both behind the ribbon. Pull it up a little bit more. Okay. Now, I got these nice little white flowers from Michael's. And they have a white pearl in the middle, which I don't want. I'm going to put one of these little gold, they're like little crystals in the middle. So what I have to do to accomplish that, it's a little tedious, but I'm particular when it comes to my stuff in a certain way I want it, so it takes time, but the end result should look nice. So now what I'm going to do is take my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to put a dab of glue, and I'm going to put the flower right there. I'm going to hold it down for about 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now that the flower is there, I'm going to cut this pearl off. And you want to do that after you glue it to the tool, because if you cut the little pearl off first, if you want to change the center of the flower, that's what's holding the flower together. The flower's going to fall apart. So now that that little pearl is off, I'm going to take my little gold dot here. It's a cute little crystal. I'm going to take that off the paper first. I'm going to put another little dot right there. And then add it. And if you need to position it, you have to do it real quick before the glue sets. And I hate it when I have strings from the hot glue, like, on things. And I'm just gonna snap that a little. Take a little off there. These scissors really stink. I need a new pair of scissors, actually. Alright. So, that's how they're gonna look. So the tag is on the back. And again, when the people, if they want to use the soap, my information's on the back of the tag. But that's how they look. I did a couple already, and so the square ones as well. I think they look pretty. I mean, the bride, she just, you know, she gave me carte blanche, basically, you know, how to wrap them. She's like, oh, whatever you feel. And I didn't want to do it in the cello paper because it is a wedding. So I figured the Tulle will make it look a little bit fancier. So I do like it. And, you know, so that's how they're going to be. And then I don't know yet, once I get to the wedding, how we're going to display them. But I know I'll make up a sign on cardstock with the retro frame around the sign saying, thank you for attending CJ and Jess's wedding. Please take a favor on your way out. You know, something like that. I always like to, any favors I do, I always pick up a cheap, nice looking frame from the Dollar Tree. It's only $1. And print the people out a sign that they can put next to their favors. It just adds something to the table. I usually, if I know the people and I'm going to get the basket back, I usually decorate a whole big basket to put the favors in. And then they can put some out on the table next to, around the basket. But I always do the basket up nice with the Tulle and with bows and with ribbon and with flowers. You know, whatever the theme is, whatever the colors are. So it's a lot of little extra details like that that I do when people order my favors. You know, of course, if somebody on Etsy's ordering my favors, I'm not going to ship them a basket and do all that. But I do a lot of favors for family and friends. And, you know, they do pay for them. They usually, you know, just give me money for the supplies and a couple of extra bucks. You know, they are time consuming, but, you know, it's family and I like everybody's stuff to look nice. And then plus everybody at the party, well, their friends and neighbors and this and that, you know, see a nice favor and it's soap and the display and the presentation. And then I get more orders that way as well. So that's how I am doing the wedding favors. And I hope you enjoyed this little showing of how I do it. Now see here? Oh, it just fell off. There was a little piece of hot glue dangling, which that bothers me. So before I pack these all up and ship them to Georgia on Friday, I will definitely double check each one and pack them up really nice so that the Tulle doesn't get all scrunched and messed up. And so I got a lot of work ahead of me. Thank you for watching. Oh, when I was in Michael's, real quick before I go, you know, they have the bins up at the front, you know, behind the registers that they sell, you know, all like the dollar stuff, the $1.50 stuff. Well, I found these bath soaps. This one is Mandarin Spice. I don't smell nothing through the paper, but maybe when I open them. This one I actually smell. It says pomegranate fig. Now, for the ingredients for both, the ingredients are just, where is it? Ingredients: sodium palmate, sodium palm kernelate. So that's palm oil, palm kernel, either flakes or, yeah, it's probably the flakes. Water, glycerin, fragrance, sodium chloride, and titanium dioxide. So, like, there's no cocoa butter. So, it's basically just palm oil and palm flakes. So, I'm gonna, and they're hard as a rock. Hard as a rock. And I just like the way that they're wrapped, actually. And these would make really pretty favors just wrapped in nice paper with your tag on the back and then something nice on the front like they have here. But I just really like this paper, and it's just like wrapping paper. And then it's got, it's taped here, and it's taped here with those circle taping things. Like, you peel them off and they're a circle. I think that looks a lot nicer than just a piece of tape. But yeah, of course, I just had to buy them. 2.4 ounces, so they're a nice a nice size soap, actually, for, you know, these would be great for favors as well. Oh, they do. They have little holes in the top here. See the little holes? So that you could smell it through it. Oh, now I smell it. I didn't smell this mandarin one because I was smelling the front. But, oh yeah, you smell on the top. You can actually smell the orange and the spice. So I just thought they were cute. And so I picked up 2. I'm going to open them at another time and see how they lather. And, well, that's it for me for today. I have a lot to do. And, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.